This game might be called Decks Out, for it is a deck builder. You play these pieces from your deck, and the enemy also deploys pieces, then at the end of the turn they all attack. An important idea in terms of the making of this game is that the logic, the behind-the-scenes part of the game, is very separate from the display part that you actually see, the sprites and bars and such. Here's the thing, behind the scenes the result of these attacks are all calculated instantly, but as you can see the animations are played over a period of time. How this works at the moment is that when each action is calculated behind the scenes, it sends a signal to the display part of the game, but the display part can't just play the animation right away, it has to add the animation to a queue, otherwise all the animations would play simultaneously, which works, but isn't nearly as stylish. The system is getting pretty unwieldy though, and it might be a terrible mistake. In lieu of a better idea, instead of calculating all attacks at once and queuing up the animations, I could have it calculate each attack over a period of time, and play each animation as soon as the attack has been processed. This seems like it wouldn't require this queue system, and so it would be easier to add new types of animations. There would also be less chance of desyncs, where the logic side of the game and the display side disagree on what's happening. A phenomenon which has been a constant plague as long as I've been implementing these animations. Also, it would make it much easier for data like HP and monies to update at the correct time instead of all at once like it does now. See, changing to this one attack at a time system would require ripping out much of the guts of the game, which seems like it would be unpleasant and have a good chance of breaking other stuff. But the longer I stick with the current queue system, the harder it will be to switch later. Is it even worth switching? I can't tell. In general, this is a pretty common situation. You think of a possibly better way to do something, and are thusly faced with the choice of whether or not to remove the existing system, and implement the new one, and correct what may or may not be a grave mistake. Regardless, I intend for a demo of this game to be out by month's end, which is tomorrow, holy shit. Yeah, so I'll likely not be doing this renovation before then, I'll tell you that much. Well, time for me to finish making things more playable for that demo then. Bye! Whee!